Have you ever been sitting there flipping through Facebook, YouTube, or whatever, scrolling through your feed, land on a garden hack, and be like, man, that looks like it could be convenient. But then you kind of wonder to yourself, does it work or does it not? Well, that's what we're going to start finding out around here. So today, we're going to go ahead and we're going to try the garden hack. Berries can work as a better growing medium than, in this case, today, we're going to be using some cheap Dollar General dirt, not my typical Fox Farm Happy Frog, because I wanted to give the strawberry at least a chance, and see if we can grow radishes from strawberries or from the regular dirt faster and more efficiently. Sure, in the video itself of the garden hack, they're actually using a pea seed of some kind. It kind of looks like a field pea or even possibly a cherry pit. It doesn't really say, but it says that strawberries are a good fertilizer, which may not necessarily be 100% incorrect. But if you look at it from the standpoint of actually knowing what this is versus what it isn't, the only really part on the strawberry that has a lot of nutritional value to any other plant besides a strawberry would be its leaves. And strawberries are mostly going to pick up the nutrients that a strawberry plant needs, not a pea, not anything else. And if you go ahead and look this up into it further, they actually say that nothing on the strawberry fruit-wise is actually going to produce anything that assists with the growth of another plant, except for the leaves, roots, so on and so forth. So if you till it into your soil, it does add nutrients, but it's actually not supposedly a great fertilizer. But that's why we're going to go ahead and run this test to see if the hack is truly a hack or a garden flop. So let's go ahead and get after it. So the first thing you're going to need is the glove. You're going to need 5 strawberries. These are store-bought strawberries. You know, it's like 17 degrees, so my strawberry plants aren't producing. So I went ahead and got the regular strawberries from the store. None of them are super tiny, so of course I brought a sweet knife to cut them down a little bit to get them to fit in the glove, as the video showed. And then instead of using cherries or peas, radish seeds are cheap, and they're actually probably one of the fastest germinating, fastest growing crops that you can deal with. So for a quick turnover rate, that's what we're going to use. Plus, they're really cheap. I mean, you get a crap ton of radish seeds for next to nothing. Cherry seeds are a little more expensive, and then pea seeds aren't really more expensive. But if I grow a pea and it gets to be 4 to 6 foot tall, which is about what my peas grow, I don't have nowhere to put it right now because it's going to freeze. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut the top off like so, because I know that's going to be way too fat to fit down inside that bag very well. Oh boy, inside that glove very well. It's going to be a good job today. So what we're going to do actually is cut it down to there maybe. See how that goes. Oh, we're close, but no cigar. I'm going to chop that off with the side. And so it's not actually hollow through the center there, so that's a definite plus. We'll try to make a little baby mini strawberry for this project. See if it's going to fit. Oh yeah, we're in there like swimwear. Uh-oh. This measuring system is not going to work. That's all right. This is all for science. All right, so then we're just going to take, and they use the tweezer and put it down in there real delicate like. I don't have tweezers out here. So I'm just going to take it, give it the old push in with the tip of my knife. Then we're going to drop it in there. Oh man, the strawberry juice is leaking there, making that a chore. And we're going to go ahead and do that 4 more times because why not? Oh, we're losing radishes. No. And there we go, the growing apparatus of the strawberry germination station. This should be a good time. All right, so that dump right there, I'll tell you, this is the money shot of potting soil, potting mix, whatever they want to call it. Wow, that's good stuff. I dumped way more than I meant to. It's super clumpy and super mulchy, so that's really exciting. Definitely not the old Fox Farm. I might have probably should have sifted this since it's a seed starting experiment, but I mean, honestly, radishes don't care. They don't care at all. I grew them in clay next to my dogs on accident last year, so pretty clear indication that radishes don't care. So we're going to go ahead and put the seeds, 6 seeds, in yonder. Nice. That worked out perfect. Then we're going to go ahead and load up and go inside the house for a minute, get over to the little micro grow station that I have set up for these. Because out here in the garage, nothing is going to germinate at this point. We're sitting at around, I think, 32 degrees right now, 17 degrees at night. So we're going to find out. Zone 6B, you know what I'm talking about. What? So we moved to the indoor garden setup, and we're just going to go ahead and give this a couple little spritz inside there, like it showed. Then we're not going to use the clip because I really think the clip is just to like create the humidity dome we put on them normally. So we're just going to take a bit of duct tape, which is pre-pulled, and we're just going to sit it there. I did leave some edges open on both sides so some oxygen can get through there. But I think with those gloves, the way they kind of do that number, that might cause issues. But it is what it is. We're going to let it hang just like they did. We're going to take our handy dandy seed tray, which I really wish it was better outside, but whatever. And then we know this is our, oh man, there we go. So what I was thinking though, that could be the reason why the strawberries are possibly, why they decided to go with that is so the strawberries are consistently water and a little bit of sugars. So it might be okay if you can get a solid microorganisms going and to keep moisture. We're just going to go ahead, put a little bit on top of there, and then as I walk by of a morning time, if I notice it's getting dry, I'll give it a little drip. I'm not going to go crazy with the watering right now. Enough to get it a little bit moist on top, be moist for that seed. And we're going to give it probably about 7 to 14 days. I think it showed 28 days was their experiment time. But I mean, if it doesn't sprout in less than 7, because these radishes last time came up in 3 days. So if it doesn't sprout in like 7, we'll do something different. And after just 3 days, the dirt is coming in hot. Oh, oh, no. There it is. Oh, yeah. So problem 1. I can't tell if that's mold or a plant or not. But that is definitely mold. And there's also some, oh, there it is, right there. So, I don't know how this is going to go. All right, we are back after 7 days of potting mix versus strawberries as a growing medium. Our radishes on the potting soil are obviously doing great. But then you have the strawberries and glove. So that is what you're going to end up with if you follow the instructions on that craft idea. So I'd stick with potting mix. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any good garden hacks that you'd like to see tested, go ahead and let me know about that in the comments below as well.